Okay, so I figured since I'm gonna be doing a Q&A every month, I came across this TMI tag and now I know this tag has been a while back. I don't think I've ever done it because I really don't know 50 things about me, but we're gonna wing it today. So I got my comb ready, so if I touch my hair a lot, just...
Here's what I found on the web for if I touch my hair a lot, just...
What? What are you wearing? I'm wearing an off-the-shoulder top and I'm wearing Christmas snowflake pajama bottoms. You jelly? Yes, Howie at 8 weeks old, madly. Ever had a terrible breakup? Well, I think it was terrible for him. 5-0, 5 feet of joy. Currently, 120. 3 tats, 1 regrettable. Yes, but 2 of them closed up. Or 3. What the fuck is OTP? Real Housewives, all the bitches from different zip codes. 70s bands. My grandma.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what you want, what you really want. I wanna
25. Aries, straight up, full blown.
Oh, Howie hair sticking out of my nipple.
Intelligence and honesty. My favorite quote, well, I try to convince myself this quote every day, which is change your mind, change your world. My multi-poo Benji, because he plays I'm a Badass pretty good. I like Joe Pesci, but I don't mind looking at Channing Tatum. Turquoise, well, that's a hue, right? When I'm in the car, I like it loud music. Loud music when I'm at the gym. I don't really give a shit. In the bathroom, on the toilet, or sometimes my couch, and then dwell on bad things. Although I've been averaging out crying in parking lots. This shower is really not my favorite place. It's kind of like a hit it and quit it kind of place. I mean, basically I just really go in there to wash my hair, wash my ass, do a couple of squats. I mean, average, it'll take me about like 5 minutes. Unless it's a deep conditioning day, then it's probably gonna take me 8 minutes. As far as baths, I don't really like baths because I think baths are dirty. I don't like to get pruny unless we go and distract ourselves with some champs, strawberries, and playing footsies. I mean, yeah. I can wing it in about 15 minutes. Yes. The bitch was cry. And it didn't really do any good for the both of us because A, she was stoned, and B, I was scared, and C, it was an unfair fight. A man with good hygiene. My neediness and armpit stains on white V-necks. Oh. I was a loner in high school and probably had to rebel against my mom because she banned computer use. Microscopic bugs. And you know what really freaks me out? You know when you have like a random hair on you and you don't know that it's hair and you think it's a bug? And another thing that scares me is this guy at the gym. He has like a white beard. He's probably in his 20s. He looks like a mountain man. He wears Ugg boots to work out and he's really skinny and tall and lanky and he's just such a spaz. You don't want to work out next to no spaz. It was last week. I don't know why. It was probably because it was that time of the month. Or, I mean, I don't know. Half the time I cry for no reason. I think I just like to make myself cry. This big boy.
I love you.
Alright. Originally, it's supposedly J-Lo's mac and cheese. I used to be obsessed with mac and cheese. It was the only thing we had in the pantry. We had to rely on it because my mom sometimes gave up on her motherly duties, and so my brother and I had to feed ourselves. So mac and cheese was the bomb. I would have to say it's a book that my BF bought me called Stupid Things People Do to Ruin Relationships. And I only got through the first paragraph. Then shut it for good. But the last thing I read was probably on the internet. I just Googled Courtney and Scott Disick's breakup. Yes, Courtney, give him to me. No, just kidding. He would be too feminine for me, I think. I don't know. I don't read. I turned the TV on for my dogs and the last thing I saw was Doc McMuffins. But the one before that, I watched an episode of Fresh Prince. I really want Sister Sister to come back on. I love that show. The last person I talked to, the maintenance guy at my apartment, he said hi while I was dumping out trash. But the other last person I talked to is my neighbor across the hall. I call her Granny Porn because she just has that vibe, you know? What does that mean? Probably shouting at the BF. I don't know, I've just been obsessing about like vegetables, like raw vegetables, but I would have to say sushi. I feel like in the summertime I want to be at the Caribbean, but I've never been camping in my whole life, so probably camping. Well, more glamping because I hate tents. in the bathroom. I don't crush. Well, I would have to say Howie in the BF, but he didn't attempt to kiss me because I busted my lip open yesterday while I was eating a hard-boiled egg. I reheated a hard-boiled egg without its shell in the microwave, and I went to go take a bite of it, and it exploded in my mouth. Not in a good way. It went poof. It was the most painful scene ever. Yes, I went to a sushi restaurant yesterday for lunch, and the waiter forgot about me. So I had to wait 15 minutes just to order a caterpillar roll. I mean, how rude. I would have to say pineapples. It makes everything sweeter, literally. Oh, mangoes too. Oh, and coconut. The last time I blew something was a clarinet when I was like in high school. Or what about one of those like whistle thingies, like, you know the ones you play in campfires? I was so good at that. I made my own beats and riffs. Ooh. I don't really wear jewelry, but I would have to say earrings. I would have to say spinning. I mean, not in circles, but you know, on a spin bike, I think that's a sport. There's this paint commercial that comes on the TV, and I always sing the jingle to my dog.
Benji is a very bad boy, I know.
I don't know, do you ever hear jingles on commercials and you like relate it to life? Yeah. I don't even like to talk on the phone, yet alone even just text. Have you ever used it? Used what? What you talking about, Willie? Oh, I went to dinner last night with the BF's mother. She's 83 years old and she's cookie. Woo! 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 That was 50, ow. First of all, this was already a lot of questions. I mean, I bored myself. Whoever came up with these questions are trying to do a background check on these gurus. I definitely want to tag you guys to answer these questions. I believe I just answered 50 questions. Ew. Anyways, you guys, that is all 50 questions of the TMI tag, and I tagged you to do it. Love you, talk to you later.